AITA, for getting the ultimate revenge on my kleptomaniac daughters? Look, I love my daughters. I really do. But these two goblins have been raiding my closet, vanity, and entire existence like raccoons in a trash can. And I have had it. For years. I have been the unwilling donor to their fashion fund. Shoes? Stolen. Dresses? Swiped. Makeup? Vanished into the abyss of their purses. My favorite leather jacket? Oh wow, Mom, I don't know where it is. Fast forward a month, and suddenly, my youngest is parading around the house in it like it's been hers all along. The worst part? When they steal from me, they don't just wear it. Oh no. These two heathens fight over my stuff, like hyenas on National Geographic. One of them snatches a perfume bottle, the other snatches it back, and next thing I know, my expensive floral-scented Chanel No. 5 is shattered on the bathroom tiles. Last week, my eldest, 19F, and youngest, 17F, nearly started an actual WWE match over my gold belt. And guess what? It got torn in half. I stood there, staring at the ruins of my once-beloved belt, and something inside me snapped. Oh, they were going to pay. The plan. The heist of the century. You see, my daughters? They're dumb. I love them. But bless their tiny brains, they don't realize that I am smarter than them. They steal from me because they think they're untouchable. But what if I stole from them? Over the course of the next 2 weeks, I began my revenge heist. I started slow. My eldest's brand new, ridiculously overpriced hair straightener. Mine now. My youngest's beloved fluffy pink Crocs. Into my closet they went. I got bolder. Eldest's favorite hoodie. The one she sleeps in every night. Gone. Youngest's go-to lip gloss. The one she guards with her life. Stolen. Both of their expensive serums and skincare products. Oh wow, honey, I don't know where they are. Every single day, they'd freak out over something missing, and I'd innocently sip my coffee while reading a book murmuring, well, now you know how I feel. And the best part? I started wearing their stuff, just like they wore mine. I walked downstairs in youngest Crocs, my feet extra cozy. Oh, you're looking for these? I wiggle my toes. Funny. I found them in my room. I strutted into the kitchen wearing eldest's hoodie. What the hell, Mom? She shrieked. What? I said, taking a dramatic sip of my tea. I thought we shared things in this house. But the coup de grace? The moment that made my motherly revenge absolutely legendary? I stole eldest's fake eyelashes. Listen, I don't even wear fake lashes. But I took them. And I hid them. I let her go insane looking for them. I watched, barely containing my laughter, as she turned the house upside down, tears forming in her eyes like she had lost a child. Finally, when she was about to have a meltdown, I walked into the living room, wearing both sets of her lashes on my eyelids, one upside down, one sideways, looking like an unhinged muppet. Youngest screamed. Eldest gasped. I blinked dramatically. What's wrong? Do they not suit me? She nearly passed out. The meltdown and sweet justice. By the end of week 2, both of them were broke, disoriented, and terrified. Their skincare routine was in shambles. Their shoes? Held hostage in my closet. Their lip glosses and perfumes? My domain now. One night, youngest stormed into my room, clutching my fluffy robe, which I was sure had been stolen too. Mom, this needs to stop. Oh, I said, lounging on my bed, using eldest's stolen hair straightener. Yes. We get it. You've made your point. Eldest appeared at the door. We promise to stop taking your stuff if you just give ours back. I sipped my tea dramatically. Oh, but don't you remember? Things get lost in this house. The way their faces crumpled. Absolute despair. Regret. Fear. Mom, please, eldest begged. I need my lashes back. I sighed, tapping my chin. I don't know. Maybe I'll return them in a month? Since that seems to be the standard waiting period. Youngest threw herself on the floor. Eldest was near tears. And that, dear Reddit, is how I traumatized my daughters into never stealing my stuff again. AITA? Edit. The aftermath. So, the girls have officially surrendered. They bought me a brand new belt, rest in peace, old one, and even got me a fresh bottle of perfume. I have returned most of their belongings, but I kept the Crocs.
Why?
Because revenge is delicious, and they're really comfy. OP's update. I can't stop laughing at these comments. Okay, y'all. This comment section is out of control in the best way possible, and I can't stop laughing. I wanted to take a minute and respond to a few of you because, frankly, I need to. Also, my daughters have left me alone for a few hours, so I have time. Comment number 1. How did you come up with that idea? This is genius. Did you just wake up one day and think, all right, it's time to make my daughters cry and steal their things back? OP response. Oh, honey. It was like a slow burn of irritation. First, they took my favorite scarf, then my boots, then my golden, sparkly belt, which I had been eyeing for months. One day, I snapped and thought, you know what? It's time to give them a taste of their own medicine with a twist of vengeance. But seriously, it wasn't an overnight decision. It was a long, calculated plot. I'm basically a criminal mastermind now. Just call me the thief of mothers. Comment number 2. Your girls are hilarious. How do they even fit into your clothes? I thought teenagers were all small and skinny. OP response. Oh my gosh. I swear, my daughters must be some sort of miracle workers. They're like 5 feet 3 inches and 5 feet 5 inches, and somehow manage to squeeze into my size 8 jeans like they're suddenly contortionists. They've somehow convinced themselves that my clothes are a magical transformation, like they're becoming adults when they wear them. But, truth be told, the real magic is that when I wear their clothes, I look like a bag of potatoes in a shirt. It's absolutely wild how they think they're pulling it off. At this rate, I'm convinced they could wear a sack and still think they're working a fashion show runway. Comment number 3. Seeing their tears as you administered your vengeance, did you ever find yourself ready to give in? OP response.
Haha.
Oh my goodness, no. When I saw the first tear in eldest's eye as she realized her precious lashes were being ruined, side note, she still has no idea I wore them to sacrifice her dignity for my amusement. I felt like a powerful deity. There's just something about seeing their faces as I served karma that made me feel like I had arrived. You'd think I was the queen of vengeance or something. And let me tell you, every minute I waited before returning their things, I got stronger. I'm like a shark in water, swimming in my own glory. Now that I've had a taste of this power, I might just start pulling some of their homework for myself. You know? Not like they're doing much with it. Anyway, comment number 4. I have to admit, I am totally stealing your methods. My daughter took my $150 sunglasses last week, and I'm still mad about it. I'll be giving her the mom revenge soon. Wish me luck. OP response.
Yes.
I'm here for this. Go forth and steal their things back like the legendary queen of revenge you are. Faced with tears of joy, it's honestly so satisfying. The moment you get back something you didn't even realize you missed is life-changing. You'll be living your best life, my friend. Just remember to wear their stuff while they desperately search for it. There's nothing like the thrill of holding something in your hands that shouldn't be yours while they lose their minds. Comment number 5. I swear to God, I used to pull the same stunt on my mom, but the worst part was when she started getting revenge on me. One time, she took my hairbrush and hid it for 3 months. I searched everywhere for it. And then one day, I found it in her bathroom, under a towel like she thought I wouldn't look there. I almost cried. OP response.
Huh?
I feel your pain, my friend. This is a classic mom move. They just know how to break your spirit. The mind games are real. One time, my mother literally hid my keys in a book on her bookshelf. I found them a year later, when I had already gotten new keys, and I swear to you, that woman looked me dead in the eye and said, "Did you check under the book?" Like, excuse me, I've been searching for months, and you've been laughing at my misery? You're a genius, Mom. We're all doomed. Comment number 6. This whole story is just making me laugh so hard. You're like the ultimate mom villain. I bet your daughters are like, we regret everything, but we can't even be mad because it's kind of hilarious. OP response. Exactly. They can't even be mad because the sheer drama of it all is so ridiculous. But also, they have no choice but to respect my skills. One minute they're angry, the next they're just staring at me in disbelief, like, wait, did she actually outsmart us? I'm basically a superhero in their eyes now. Comment number 7. I can't stop laughing. The part where you wore her fake lashes was absolutely killer. Honestly, the next time my daughter steals my perfume, I'm doing the exact same thing. I have no shame. OP response. Do it. I dare you. Just make sure you use a lot of lashes so they look extra insane. You'll never see your daughter the same way again. I mean, I walked into the kitchen looking like a bug-eyed maniac, and they were like, Mom, please, don't do this to us. So I just blinked, and I kept blinking for about 3 minutes. It was magical. I highly recommend the full stare into their soul routine when you do it. Comment number 8. My mom used to do this to me with my favorite jackets. She'd just borrow them, and then I'd never see them again. I would even buy new ones, and guess what? They'd mysteriously disappear again. OP response. OMG, this is a classic move. The jacket-stealing phenomenon is universal. It's like a rite of passage for daughters everywhere. But I gotta be real, I used to give up looking for my things and just accept that my mother had adopted my entire wardrobe. She would actually say, Sweetie, it's yours when I'm done with it. It's like, no, that's not how this works. But somehow, they make it seem like you owe them for the privilege of borrowing your stuff. Honestly, I'm still waiting for the day when my grandchildren are like, but Grandma, you borrowed everything of mine and never gave it back. Comment number 9. I just want to give a huge shout out to Opie for setting the bar for ultimate mom revenge. I can't wait to apply this to my own daughter. She takes everything and never returns it. Time to get my plan together. Opie response. Thank you. I'm glad you all are on board. It's like a revolution. The reign of stolen things is over. You don't have to be a pushover anymore. Show those kids who's boss. Seriously, just think of every stolen item as a trophy because, that's how it works. At least that's how I tell myself every time I put on one of their stolen items and strut around the house like a glamorous villain. Honestly, I'm so glad this story has resonated with so many of you. I think it's clear now. Moms everywhere are underrated in the art of revenge. We get so much practice.
Did you enjoy the story? Want more hilarious Reddit tales like this? Or do you prefer juicy cheating and relationship drama? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.